What's good, my people? Now, I told y'all this was coming. Some of y'all ain't believe me. You know, some of y'all see me as a hater when it comes to some of these rappers. But I told y'all all of these thought rappers, these female rappers that make music about, you know, being whores, taking money from men. I told you all of them was going to slowly fall off, man. And we seen it. We see it happening. We see it happening in real time. The latest one, Sexyy Red, her fall off has just begun. We've seen the City Girls, they're nowhere to be seen. Meg Thee Stallion's nowhere to be seen. Her last album flopped. Cardi B, same thing. She's scared to drop an album. We see it, you know, and I don't really talk music that much, but you know, I be knowing what's going on. Ice Spice, you know, she's falling off as well. But here we got Sexyy Red, the latest trash song that she's dropped. It's called Hoochie Coochie. This is the new song that she's dropped. If y'all want to go listen to it, go ahead. I'm not gonna react to it in that manner with the song playing, because it's I've seen the clips of it. It's just nothing that I want to even, you know, damage my ears with. But we're gonna go through some of the lyrics, man, of this trash song that she dropped recently. And don't get me wrong, I keep it the same across the board. I don't like the whole shoot 'em up, kill type of music from men either. I don't listen to none of that. If I'm listening to rap, it's about getting money, progress. You know, I'll listen to a little bit of trap, a little bit of drill here and there, but certain things I'm just not gonna listen to, especially when I got my nieces and nephews around me. You know, I don't have kids myself, but you know, I see my nieces and nephews as if they were my kids, and I wouldn't want to be influencing them with this type of stuff, you know. But look at the intro right here. Hoochie Coochie, Hoochie Coochie, Hoochie Coochie, Hoochie Coochie. You know, that's garbage, man. I'm not just saying the lyrics are garbage. All her songs are lyrically trash, but this one doesn't even, you know, sound good. At least Pound Town was catchy. Some of the other ones were okay. You know, the one that she had with Drake, it wasn't completely terrible. But, you know, it's the fall off is here, man. And just the whole message is like, okay, I'm trying to get some shock value because it's not working anymore. You know, she said, F them lame bees, ratchet bees better. Real hoes, we don't get cold. I'm flying any weather. You know, at least that rhymed. But literally the whole song is just about, you know, it's better to be a ratchet girl. It's better to be a hoochie, and hoochie coochie better. The other shit be trash. And in the video, I think she showed a bunch of messages and DMs from different guys she has been with, and how they were praising her hoochie coochie, for lack of better words, right? And I think they were saying it's supposed to be a bunch of rappers and athletes and stuff like that. And, you know, these guys were saying that her hoochie coochie is just so good, and that they had a good time with her. And, you know, she's basically pedestalizing being a hoe. She's pedestalizing being a hoe. And, you know, she might just say it's just entertainment or this and that or whatever. But to me, it's like, man, it's not. I just care about the influence, you know, the influence that this has on women, our Western women, and not just our Western women, because you will go to other countries and you'll find that there are subsections of certain communities that also listen to this type of music as well, man. They'll be listening to these same songs. And, you know, it won't be all of the women, but the women that, you know, they're on Instagram, they're looking at the American culture, they will be listening to this. But one thing about it that's different from the American women that listen to this stuff and the women overseas is most of the women overseas would never let their daughters listen to this type of music. The women here in America, they'll play this stuff with their daughters in the car. They'll be playing it in the house. We've seen clips of young girls under 5 years old dancing to Sexyy Red songs, and, you know, the older woman around them just hyping them up. And, you know, I think it's just terrible for the community, in my opinion. We don't even really have to read these lyrics. It's all just garbage, just telling you I'm his little bookie butt. He loved my ghetto ass. He never did it before, but he ate my ass. And Hoochie Coochie better, the other shit be trash. Yeah, man. Just a terrible garbage song. Doesn't sound good sonically, and I believe it's the beginning of her downfall. I knew all of this, the ratchet rap was gonna fall off. Some may say most people are still kind of paying attention to other things in music, whether it's like they're still riding the coattails of the whole Drake and Kendrick beef, or they're waiting for other people's music, and maybe they're just not checking for Sexyy Red anymore. But of course, you know, the hood clubs, they're still playing her music. You go to any like a local hood spot, you're gonna hear her music. You're gonna hear the boss man D-Los and those type of guys. You're gonna hear that all in the club still. But you know, we're gonna see next time she drops an album, you know, if she doesn't get those celebrity cosigns like guys like Drake, who like to stay tapped into like the young hood crowd, so he kind of helped her kind of promote her music and stuff like that when she dropped like her last project. But yeah, it's over, man. It's over, man. Let me know what y'all think about the state of Thot rap, this get money from guys rap, this it's okay to be a music, I mean, it's okay to be a whole type of music. You know, let me know what y'all think about it. Am I going too hard? Should I give these women some grace? I think Glorilla, even though I talked about her before, I said her stuff is somewhat better. I think her music is kind of something that more so guys can kind of get with a little bit, but she started even going down the path of more so just kind of rapping about her vagina, which is kind of is sad to see as well. So I think they're all gonna fall off. At the end of the day, real music is what lasts the test of time. All this stuff is just a flash in the pan, man. It's a flash in the pan. I think I forgot about Lotto too, but Lotto can actually kind of rap. She's been in the game for a longer time than most of these women. She's kind of developed her skills a little bit more. But it seems like, you know, nobody's really going to be able to challenge women like Nicki and stuff like that. Even though I don't agree with all of Nicki's music either. It's just hers has more substance to it, you know, for the most part, you know, more than a Sexyy Red, you know. So I love to see these Thot rappers fall off. You know, I don't mind them getting their money. I don't hate on anybody how they get their money, but I do think that this is a bad influence on women, and I think we can all agree with that, man. Let me know what y'all think about this, though. As always, love y'all. I'm out, man.